Casey. Outside with the animals today. So, again, my little buddy Casey's gonna be right beside me, but again, you might hear him bark as well, but he'll be out in the distance. Hey Erica, good morning. Thanks for joining. We'll get started in just a couple moments. It's beautiful outside. I hope that you all had a wonderful weekend, a wonderful, beautiful sunny weekend. It was really, really gorgeous, and we just got yard work done, but it was much needed yard work, so I'm happy that we did it. Next weekend it's gonna be bicycle rides. Awesome. You might also see my little kitty coming by too. Her name's Chandra. So you might find her popping in and out of the video as well. Well, we'll get started. So good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. My name is JoJoTJackson. I'm a yoga and meditation teacher in Nashville. I'm also an Ayurvedic counselor. And we're gonna go through some meditation, some breath work, and we're just gonna start off by just kind of getting ourselves comfortable. So if you haven't already, find yourself a comfortable seat. If you want to go outside and sit in your beautiful natural spaces, front or backyard, or a patio, please do. You can sit on the floor if you have a bolster or a pillow or anything that you can sit on the floor. That's totally fine. I'm sitting on a meditation cushion. In addition, if you just want to sit in a comfortable chair, on your sofa, you can even sit in your bed. I would just recommend to sit up in your bed and so that you can join in with some of the breathing activities. But other than that, we'll go ahead and jump right in. So let's just start off by finding a little movement in the body. So just start to shift your weight forward and backward. Just feel your body weight shifting. Good. And then start to shift side to side. And notice that kind of east-west axis. Good. And then coming to center, we'll start to make some circles. And then switching directions, moving the other way. Wonderful. Then coming back to stillness. On an inhale, reach the arms out and up. Interlace the fingers and flip the palms high. And just take a moment to stretch right and left and right and left. Kind of feels like a good morning stretch. Couple more times, just moving right and left. Stretching open each right and left side body. And then coming back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up, gaze up. And exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, cactus the arms. Lift the heart. One more time. Good. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale, back to center. And exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. One more time on each side. And last one. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, release the hands. Now letting the chin lower to chest. With your next inhale, roll your left ear to the left shoulder. Stretching open the right side neck. Let the shoulders be heavy. And exhale, roll the chin back to chest. Let it hang there for a moment. With an inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Opening up the left side neck. Again, heavy, shoulders heavy. And then with the exhale, roll the chin back to chest. And we'll just pass through a couple times. Stretching out right and left side neck. Let the jaw be soft. one more time, stretching out right and left side neck. And when you finish, just let the head come back to center. Let the head hang heavy, chin to chest. And with your next inhale, slowly lift the head. And just take a moment to notice. So we're going to do a breathing technique. It's a double breathing technique. And the way that that works is that we're going to do 2 double inhales to the nostril and then 2 double exhales to the mouth. So it's going to sound like this. The focus is on the second exhale. So as you inhale, that first quick inhale, fill the belly. And then the second long exhale, fill the chest and the collarbones. And then on the exhale, the first short exhale, release the collarbones and the chest. And the second long exhale, release the belly. Yes, good. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that for a minute. And if you start to feel any sort of maybe lightness of breath, because this is a very powerful breath. It's going to really pranify the body. It's going to really invigorate the body and stimulate some subtle energy in the body as well. So if that starts to feel kind of like lightheadedness or tingling, that's really normal. If you start to feel like you can't sustain it, that's okay. Just come back to a normal, natural breathing pattern and just kind of visualize that you're doing the practice. But again, we're going to take 60 minutes for the first round, then we're going to take a break for like 20 seconds. And then we're going to jump back in for another final 60-second round. And that second round, we're going to take some small pauses between. So preparing yourself, you can relax your hands on your knees. Palms can face up or down. You can take a mudra, Gyan mudra with the palms facing up in this kind of OK symbol, or Chin mudra with the palms facing down. You can also take Prana mudra, which is just the middle and index fingers together, palms facing up on the knees. So again, preparing for where you want to be. Let's all start off with a big inhale. Release the exhale. And then we'll begin. Big inhale and exhale. Just notice. Observing the qualities in the body, the effects of the double breath. Now we'll take a second round. We're going to take a pause between each inhale and each exhale, or each double inhale and exhale breath. So it's going to go pause, and then all right, it's a little pause at the top of the breath and the bottom of the breath. And for this one, we'll take 30 seconds instead of 60. I said that wrong. So we'll do 30 seconds of this one, taking a small pause at the top and a small pause at the bottom. So let's again take a big inhale, release the exhale, and let's begin. big inhale. Releasing, exhale. And just notice. You can close the eyes and just start to turn the attention inward, releasing the outside world, releasing the 5 physical senses. And all of that energy that you normally use to interact with the outside world through the 5 senses, start to bring that energy inward, cultivating and connecting to a profound, deep, yet subtle inner awareness. Starting to cultivate an attitude of curiosity, an attitude of courage, and an attitude of compassion. And if at any point during our practice the mind starts to wander or become distracted, that's okay. Just offer yourself that compassion. Stay courageous and stay curious. And return to the practice when you're ready. Listening to the beautiful sound of the singing bell. And inviting the beautiful sound of the singing bell to guide you home to your true self. Inviting the beautiful sound of the singing bell to guide you home deep within to your truest, highest self. And you're starting to observe. Observe your state of mind, the quality of your mind, the thoughts, the emotions, the to-do lists, whatever might be floating around in the mind space. You're starting to observe the mind with open awareness. And as you observe the mind with open awareness, allow the various fluctuations of the mind to just start to drift and dissolve as easily as they formed. So creating a little space between your observing self and the thinking ego. Starting to detach, practicing detachment from the thoughts and just noticing them as they arise. And as you notice the thoughts, if it helps to release them, you can practice labeling them for just as they are. A thought, an emotion, a memory. And perhaps you start to notice sensations in the body. You can do the same thing, just labeling where you feel it and what it is. and giving it permission to release. And just observing with open, pure awareness. Observing with detachment, with clarity, with discernment. Creating a little space between that pure observing self and the thinking and feeling ego. And if you find yourself questioning if you are practicing this right or if you are doing it right, you are. Just know that that is a thought. You can just label it as it is and give it permission to dissolve just as easily as it formed. Just observing, just noticing, creating a little space between that discerning, pure awareness and the thinking and feeling ego. Just observing the quality of the mind and body. Just noticing what's going on with pure and open awareness. Inviting the practice that we are not the body, we are not the mind, and the thoughts and the emotions of the mind do not have to compel us. The sensations of the body do not have to compel us. That we can practice an undisturbed calm. That we can practice pure awareness with a sense of clarity, discernment, intelligence, and detachment. Practicing releasing the doubt, the fear, releasing the thought reel, releasing the judgment, and all the physical sensations that can arise from those mental fluctuations. invite awareness back to the body, reconnecting to the outside world, reconnecting to the physical self. Hear the sounds of the world around you. Hear the sounds coming from within you. Invite gentle movement. Notice the temperature of the room and the textures on the skin. Softly blink open the eyes and just take in what you see. Swallow a few times. Notice the watery sensation in the mouth and any flavors on the tongue. Deepen the breath. Smell the aromas of the world around you. Drawing the palms heart center, the thumbs to the breastbone. Let the awareness settle at your heart. And opening your hearts and your minds to the sound of this mantra. If you are familiar, please join in. If not, you can all join together with Om. We'll take a deep breath for Om. Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Tat Sat. Guide me from the unreal to the real. Guide me from darkness to light. Guide me from death to immortality. Peace, peace, eternal peace. Thank you all for joining this morning and for sharing your presence and your energy with me in this practice, and for giving me the opportunity to share my presence and my energy with you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Donations are appreciated and accepted. If you'd like to drop any donations for today, my Venmo is at JoJoJackson, and that's with a hyphen, J-O-J-O. I also have PayPal and CashApp. All that information is on my Instagram page at Yogi Bassist. So if you want to drop any donations, that's greatly appreciated. Thank you all for coming, and have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.